Right now, dealership lots across America are packed with SUVs that owners are desperately trying to get rid of. Not because they're old, not because they're high mileage, but because they turned into money pits the moment they left the showroom. And at the same time, there are 3 SUVs sitting quietly in that same market that mechanics, reliability experts, and real owners call nearly bulletproof. Today, using the latest data from Consumer Reports, J.D. Power, and AutoGuide, I'm giving you the complete picture. 4 SUVs you should run away from in 2027, and 3 that are genuinely worth every dollar. Let's go from the bad to the worst first. And trust me, number 1 on the worst list is going to shock you. Before we jump in, here is the one thing you need to understand. In 2027, the SUV market is more complicated than it has ever been. New technology, new powertrains, and new features are arriving faster than manufacturers can test them properly. And buyers are paying the price, literally. So knowing which vehicles have earned their reputation through years of real-world proof, and which ones are still working out the kinks on your dime, is the difference between a smart purchase and a very expensive mistake. Let's start with the 4 you need to avoid. Worst number 4, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Walk past any Jeep dealership right now and you'll see rows of Grand Cherokees sitting under the sun with price tags dropping week after week. There's a reason for that. The Grand Cherokee has developed one of the worst reliability reputations in the midsize SUV segment. Consumer Reports gives it a predicted reliability score that sits well below average, and owners are living with the consequences every single day. The most painful version to own is the Grand Cherokee 4X plug-in hybrid. This is the model Jeep has been pushing hardest with its green credentials and fuel-saving promises. But underneath those promises is a repair nightmare. The 4XA combines a turbocharged engine with a complex electric drive system and a software stack that mechanics describe as endlessly problematic. Owners report everything from stalling at highway speeds to sensor failures, electrical meltdowns, and extended dealer visits that go weeks without resolution. And here's what makes it worse. The Grand Cherokee starts at around $42,000 and climbs past $60,000 on higher trims. You're paying serious money for a vehicle that is sending people straight to service bays. Avoid it. But wait, because worst number 3 makes the Grand Cherokee look reasonable by comparison. Worst number 3, the Nissan Rogue. The Rogue is one of the best-selling SUVs in America, and that popularity is exactly what makes this so dangerous. Millions of buyers walk into Nissan dealerships every year drawn by competitive pricing, decent interior space, and solid marketing. What they don't see coming is what's sitting under the hood. The Rogue uses a 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine. In a compact SUV that regularly carries families and cargo, this tiny engine is being pushed hard every single day. And it's failing. Multiple recalls have been issued related to potential engine failure on this exact powertrain. Mechanics across the country describe the Rogue as one of the most frustrating vehicles in the service bay. You fix one thing and something else surfaces. And the CVT transmission paired with this engine is a known weak point that owners are replacing at costs that sometimes exceed the remaining value of the vehicle. The Rogue is not a bad-looking vehicle. It is not a poorly designed interior. But underneath, it is a powertrain combination that Consumer Reports and J.D. Power both flag as a serious reliability risk. For a vehicle starting around $30,000, you deserve better than that. Worst number 2 is one that genuinely surprises people, the Volkswagen Tiguan. Here is a vehicle with a German badge, a European heritage, and a reputation for engineering quality. And owners are learning the hard way that those things mean nothing if the turbocharger fails at 40,000 miles. The Tiguan uses a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that has been generating owner complaints about turbocharger failure at disturbingly early mileage. We're talking about cars that are barely past their warranty period, pulling into shops with turbos that have given up. Add in generally high repair costs because Volkswagen parts and labor carry a significant premium, and a complexity under the hood that makes even routine jobs expensive. And you have a vehicle that looks refined but bleeds money over time. AutoGuide ranks the Tiguan among the vehicles with the most concerning reliability outlook for 2027. And when you factor in that the competition at this price point from Toyota, Mazda, and Honda delivers far better long-term dependability, there is very little reason to take the gamble. The Tiguan is a beautiful vehicle that will spend more time at the dealership than in your driveway, and the worst of the worst in 2027. Number 1, the Dodge Hornet. This is not even a close call. AutoGuide called it, quote, the worst SUV on sale today. And the reasons stack up so fast it's hard to know where to start. The Hornet is a small crossover built on a platform shared with the Alfa Romeo Tonale and assembled in Italy. It is cobbled together from Fiat and Alfa parts. The build quality is inconsistent. The reliability record is catastrophic. There have already been 6 separate recalls on the 2024 and 2025 models, including one for brake pedal collapse while driving, on a vehicle that is supposed to carry your family. And here's what makes the Hornet the most baffling choice in the entire segment. It starts at around $33,000 for the base model. But the plug-in hybrid RT version that Dodge is pushing hardest climbs above $40,000. At $40,000, you are competing with the Honda CR-V, the Toyota RAV4, and the Mazda CX-5. Vehicles with proven powertrains, strong reliability records, and dealer networks stretching across every corner of America. The Hornet cannot compete with any of them on reliability, value, or long-term ownership confidence. Stellantis actually suspended production of the 2026 Hornet because dealers still cannot sell the ones already built. When the manufacturer gives up on their own product, that tells you everything you need to know. Stay away from the Hornet completely now. Let's talk about the vehicles that earn their price tags. 3 SUVs that owners love, mechanics respect, and reliability data backs up with real numbers. Best number 3, the Mazda CX-5. If you want maximum reliability in a traditional gas-powered compact SUV, the CX-5 is the answer that AutoGuide, Consumer Reports, and JD Power all point to. And the reason is beautifully simple. Mazda built the CX-5 around a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. No turbocharger, no direct injection complexity, no cylinder deactivation tricks. Just a proven, straightforward engine that has been refined across millions of vehicles globally. When there is no turbocharger to fail, turbochargers don't fail. When there is no intercooler to leak, mechanics describe the CX-5 as one of the most pleasant compact SUVs to work on because its issues, when they do occur, are minor and simple to address. The interior punches well above the CX-5's price point, with materials that feel genuinely premium without the premium price tag. And the driving dynamics are the best in class for a non-performance compact SUV, engaging, responsive, and confident in a way that makes every drive feel intentional. Starting around $30,000, the CX-5 is the smart choice for buyers who want driving pleasure and value without compromise. Best number 2, the Subaru Forester. Here is a vehicle that Consumer Reports ranks number 1 out of 27 compact SUVs for reliability. Number 1, out of 27. That is not a marginal win. That is a dominant statement. The Forester's strength comes from the same place it always has. Subaru's naturally aspirated 2.5-liter boxer engine is one of the most proven powertrains in the compact SUV segment. The symmetrical all-wheel drive system, which Subaru has been engineering and refining since the 1980s, delivers genuine grip and confidence in rain, snow, and dirt without the complexity that makes other AWD systems expensive to service. But here's what most buyers don't know about the Forester. The visibility from inside this vehicle is extraordinary. The high roofline, large windows, and upright seating position give the driver a view of the road that most modern crossovers, with their steeply raked rooflines and tiny windows, simply cannot match. For families navigating school pickup lines, tight parking lots, and busy intersections, that visibility is a genuine safety advantage. Starting around $30,000, the Forester delivers the most reliable compact SUV ownership experience you can find in 2027, and mechanics across America barely know what one looks like in their shop. That is the highest possible compliment, and the best of the best in 2027. Number 1, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. This is not a controversial pick. It is a mathematically correct one. AutoGuide ranks the RAV4 Hybrid at the very top of the compact SUV reliability tier list. Consumer Reports backs that ranking with survey data from hundreds of thousands of owners. And Toyota's own track record tells the story that all those surveys are simply confirming. Toyota has been building hybrid vehicles since 1997. The 5th-generation hybrid system in the RAV4 is the result of nearly 3 decades of refinement. The planetary gear transmissions inside the RAV4 Hybrid has no conventional gearbox to wear out. The electric motors reduce stress on the petrol engine by handling low-speed acceleration. The regenerative braking reduces wear on the physical brake pads. Every element of this powertrain is designed to do less work than its conventional equivalent. Less work means less wear. Less wear means fewer failures. RAV4 hybrids with over 300,000 miles on the original battery, original transmission, and original engine are not remarkable, they are normal. Dealers report that RAV4 hybrids spend weeks on their lots before finding buyers, not because they are unpopular, but because there are not enough of them. Buyers are on waiting lists, and the fuel economy makes the hybrid premium pay for itself at the gas pump within 3 years of ownership. Starting around $34,000, the RAV4 Hybrid is the single best compact to mid-size SUV purchase you can make heading into 2027. It is simply the right answer. So here is where we stand. In 2027, the gap between the best and worst SUVs in the market is wider than it has ever been. The worst are genuinely dangerous to your finances, filling repair shops with complicated systems that should never have left the factory with this many problems. And the best are quietly racking up hundreds of thousands of miles in the hands of owners who rarely think about their vehicle because they never have to. The 4 vehicles you saw in the first half of this video are sitting on dealer lots with desperate price cuts because buyers who do their homework are walking right past them. The 3 vehicles in the second half are being snapped up by buyers who know exactly what they're doing. Make sure you're in that second group. If this breakdown helped you make a smarter decision, forward this video to someone who's shopping for an SUV right now. You might save them from a very expensive mistake. And if you want us to dig deeper into any of these models, drop the name in the comments. We read every single one, and we build content around what you actually want to know.